Brief silence going in today's Monday midday meditation. I love that. I love that, especially after a little one just came home.
Oh.
Yeah, they just came back from going to work this morning. But today, it's kind of nice that was my interruption, because we talk about, for today's daily word, it's being a human family.
Yes.
And I do give thanks for my human family. They know me so well now that I'm living here in the Midwest, back close to them. So
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Carrie. We're being joined by another today. We enjoy all the presence live and on Facebook. My name is Tim. From wherever I am is what I call myself. I'm one of the prayer chaplains at Unity and the Olympics, and we take this message every week of the daily word and we move it out into the universe with a little bit of a meditation. And today I'm being joined by prayer chaplain Sandra Blanchard, who's going to be doing the meditation. And that daily word that has been put out there by Unity that people are reading all over the world is called human family. And I wanted to express, that's people all over the world are reading that, so they have an understanding. They are part of the human family. They are part of the human family. The daily word says, I give thanks for my human family. And before Carrie joined us, I was mentioning that I'm grateful for this human family that I am residing with right now, because they have provided for me, shelter, healing space, love and support, some great meals, a sense of adventure, but they also provided that opportunity for me to reconnect, which I had so missed, that family side, that, blood relative family side, even though I had a beautiful family out there in Port Angeles, Washington. And I'm grateful for those too. So let's read the daily word, and I'm going to start here. And then, Sandra, if you would, join us in a time of prayerful meditation.
All right.
Thanks. Being part of a family, feeling loved and supported, is like nothing else. My family may be the one I was born into, or it may be the friends I love and feel close to. I am part of even a larger family, my human family, no matter ethnicity or country of origin. We practice different customs, speak different languages, and hold different points of view, but we are the same in our heart's desires for peace, health, prosperity, and harmonious relationships. We are a divine family created and held in love. As I pause to commune with Spirit in prayer, I feel connected to my human family. Any feeling of difference melts away in this time of sacred oneness. We are unified by a spirit of respect and compassion that reaches all around the world. Think about that. We are unified by a spirit of respect and compassion that reaches around the world. And that is from the Bible scripture, Galatians 6:10, where it says, let us work for the good of all, and especially for those of the family of faith. Now, I want to precede this with a little bit of my knowing in the background of how Unity and the Olympics operates. But I noticed yesterday online, even though we couldn't connect through the entire service because of the music, and for some reason, technology, and I think it was a good blessing, it went along with the title of a talk called The Trickster. But we all stayed as we could to the very end, where, we felt that oneness and connection to the message in the service, because a lot of us have attended the previous message that was done by Ari. And somebody asked me, how do you do all these connecting the services at Unity. And I said, well, they grow organically. And that's through our human spiritual family when we all come into an alignment. So before we started today, Sandra and I were talking about oneness in our human family, and we were talking about the ones that started right here in our own household as my traffic moved on. And I kept reminding him, I'm going to be going into a period of peace. And we need to respect that when someone needs to go into a time of peace. And I do enjoy doing Monday morning meditations, which used to be called Monday midday meditations. And it is midday here for me.
Right. Right.
I enjoy sitting in the silence. I start out almost every day sitting in the silence, and I give thanks for all that in divine nature that surrounds me, from the animals and to the people that I still have contact with in the in the many different and diverse ways that we now can stay connected.
Yes.
So Sandra, human family, you were saying before we got on, was it, we all need to realize and step back, and the world is just one. Our planet is just
Yes.
one, but that which is around it sustains us. That's everything and all things out there in the universe, because it's all one.
That's right. Even our animals.
Even our animals. I enjoy that understanding. So I'm going to let you take over with today's thought and meditation.
All right. So why don't we just take a couple of grounding ourselves in a couple of breaths, deep breaths, and just send love and light to any spots in your body you feel tight, or your shoulders up to your ears. Just relax and breathe through those spots, sending love, peace. Let's take another couple of breaths. I even got the two animals right now, quietly sitting on the bed, getting quieter now since I corralled them into this room. I think they're feeling it too. I was talking earlier about if we all could just be shot out to space just once and look back at our Earth and see how we are just the size of a tiny pea next to the suns and the planets and all the other vastness of the world, and realize that what borders or what fights or what arguments are we having, because we should just be loving one another and holding on to one another. When you go out there and see that, puts things in perspective of where we are in this world. And the families, starting back from birth till present, think about all the different people that showed up in your lives, and what all different ethnicities, cultures, faiths, beliefs, and yet they became part of our family, part of the people that influenced us in our lives, that brought us to where we are today. And sometimes, even as we talked in church yesterday, the trickster. Well, they've been our lessons, they've been our wake-up calls, and then been the people who've helped us to grow. So just thinking about that, I thought it would be kind of fun to just go back into that memories of bringing them forth, seeing their faces, seeing what they taught us, seeing how we have supported them and how they've supported us, and how we can look around us in our neighborhoods and in our churches and our communities and our organizations. Just take a little trip in this meditation, thinking about these people in our lives. And just in the silence, let's just visit with them for a while. Our teachers, our parents, our families of biological and families of choice. How have they helped us along the way? How have we helped them? How powerful is our energy when we focus on someone or some situation and direct our energy with love and light and peace towards that. How powerful is it? I liked what Eva said yesterday in prayer when she said, just visualize how many of us are in circles right now praying for certain people and certain places and certain things. That energy is powerful. Prayer is powerful. And when we take it to those places, we have no idea how much energy they're feeling, how much they're surrounded by love and light and healing and hope. Hope is a looking forward to something better than what's happening right now in some parts of the world. So let's just surround them all with that. Sometimes when walking in a neighborhood, we meet somebody and we have difference of opinion. I find if we just take a deep breath and just pause, we can diffuse some of the negative energy to positive energy. It's kind of powerful to see when it happens. Looking for the good in everyone. Looking for that common thread that connects us to all. Knowing that we're all connected as one, everywhere, throughout the world. Knowing that we have common themes that we can share. Knowing that we have the wisdom, the integrity, and the strength and courage and love to give, to share, and ideas and thoughts and food, and helping and supporting and growing. I'm starting to see faces popping up all around me, smiling at them, and they're smiling back. They were all one. They were all in peace. And that even if we're in the turmoil of war or whatever it is, we can always look at one another and know the truth of who we are, and that this stage we're on right now can change. And we send all the love we can. I see threads traveling all around the globe, threads of light connecting us. And we are so grateful. We are so thankful that we have this knowledge, this knowing, this inner knowing of who we are, and reminding ourselves every day of how powerful that is. Giving the strength and hope to everyone around the world. So let's take another couple of deep breaths. And taking that trip down memory lane with all the people that showed up in our lives, bringing us to here, to the present place where we are now. And knowing that we also make influences all around us with smiles, can change a person's day with just a smile, and change the way you feel inside with just a smile. So when we start a day today and the week, just remember a smile has a lot in our prayer and our energy. Being the peace that we want to be in the world, being the example to demonstrate that peace. You never know where it's going to land till just the right and perfect person at the right and perfect place. Healing us from inside out. Thank you, God. Thank you for this opportunity each morning, on Monday morning, to come together to do this. To remind ourselves who we truly are. Sending love and light everywhere. We are so grateful. Thank you. So it is. So we can just come back into this room feeling refreshed and renewed and ready for anything. Yeah.
I give thanks for you. I give thanks for you. Thank you for that peaceful, harmonious, balancing meditation.
So would anyone like to contribute anything?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and close it off to being live on Facebook. We can stick around on
Okay.
Zoom.
Okay.
But this is Tim from wherever I am on behalf of
Hi,
Unity
Tim.
in the Olympics in Port Angeles, Washington, and my co-host Sandra Blanchard, Prayer Chaplain Coordinator. I'm saying bye now.
Bye. And thank you
Bye.
for Harry.
Thanks for being with us today.